ho, yo, ho. It's Captain Trey back for another chapter of One Piece. Ooh, it just feels so good saying it. It's been a month. Your boy's been starving. Yo, he's hungry. I want the One Piece. I don't want to share the One Piece. I want it for myself. Let's go. So, real quick, all stuff aside, quick recap. So Luffy beating Kaido, Kid Law, Big Mom, new bounties, 3 billion each, Luffy, Law, Kid. Sukiyaki is alive. Pluton is in Wano. Green Bull ran down on King and Queen, so they're both out of the equation. 4 new emperors. We got Shanks, Luffy, Blackbeard, and Buggy Zama. Okay, so right now we're waiting for Green Bull to go after Luffy because that's where he's going now. One Piece chapter 1054. Here we go. Flame Emperor. Okay. Beautiful color spread of the 4 emperors. Flower capital Wano. Conflict stirs amid the festivities. Ugh. Freaking braces. I just got them tightened. Conflict stirs amid the festivities. Dendro, you two? We can't trouble Luffy and the others with this. Follow us, cat. Huh? The ability to sway others. That really is something. You don't see very often. Okay. You got his JoJo walk. Oh, okay, so there goes the scabbards. We got Raizo, Shinobu, Neko, Inu, Denjiro, and Kawamatsu. You samurai should buzz off while you can. So he's talking hot. The scabbards ain't really top tier, but he's talking hot from the start. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We don't count Shinobu. Shinobu's not really about it. But we got 5 of them, so 5 on 1. A Marine, one of Luffy's enemies from overseas? Do any of you have the first clue about the ways of the outside world? The Celestial Dragons are gods. A country like this, one with no ties to the world government, has no standing, so he starts to attack. Don't be mad, that's how the world works. Flexing forest muscle. Okay, we're flexing the forest muscle. The forest fruit made me a forest man. My Logia powers, or Logia, however you decide you want to say it. My Logia powers is nature incarnate. A source of life that rivals the sea. Okay. Sounds like bulging muscles, but uses kanji for forbidden hatred forest. Okay, so we still got partying from the capital. It's time you learned a hard truth. Humanity only got this far by enforcing hierarchies. Okay, my man is sounding real serious. We've got to put non-affiliated nations like yours in their place. That order is what keeps life going. Prejudice breeds stability. Basically saying, hey, if we just, if we put our best interests first and everybody else's ladder, and if you don't fall in our best interests, you go on the outside, and that's how we build the best things in this world. I don't know how I feel about that. It is what it is. He's the ones who have the power that gets the say, and he's flexing on the scabbards right now. No laws would be broken if you all died here. You can go ahead and try to stop me. I'll butcher thousands of your people. Yo, he's talking hot. If that's what it takes to get Straw Hat Luffy. Every word you just said, okay, and then Yamato pops on Green Bull. Makes me sick. Man, that hurt. That's some hockey you got there. He just took that clean. Green Bull over Yamato? We're going to find out. Hopefully. These people went through 20 years of tyranny. Now they're finally able to celebrate their liberty? No way am I letting you spoil that. Who are you supposed to be? Yamato Dono. I'm Yamato, Kaido's son. Kaido's? Well said, Yamato. And we have no intentions of permitting you to lay a finger on our recovering heroes. A dragon. Blast breath. Oh, he letting blast breaths off? No, just a puff of smoke. He's full of shit. Okay, more partying. Huh. Momonosuke-kun. Momonosuke-sama. No matter, and he's running towards Green Bull, who's, at this point, he's like Pika looking. Got a forest on his head, a whole forest background. It's beautiful. Like, Oda is on something right now. I will still drive you from the capital. Be gone! And so he bites into the vines in the tree trunk. No one will ever bring dread and terror to our people again. I vowed that I would not allow it. A pink dragon? How odd. This is the first I've ever heard of this ability. You're in my way! Okay, he picks Momo up, has maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 building trees, and they're wrapped around Momo. They got him locked up. He's in the pen. Momo about to do a bid. Momonosuke-kun, Yamato, stay out of this. What? Okay. So we cutting from the fight. So right now, everybody's in a split. Green Bull got everybody in the split right now. The seas around Wano. It's surreal. And that's the Red Force. So, as you know, anytime Shanks touches a chapter, it's greatness. But okay, so it's surreal, but he's really considered one now. Let's go, boss. Luffy's become a great pirate. Great pirate, Yonko. Great pirate, Yonko. If you are a great pirate, you might just be a Yonko. But if you are a Yonko, you're definitely a great pirate. Buggy for president. Buggy for president. I know the whole Buggy becoming an emperor thing, yeah, it's gaggy, but Buggy, like, he doesn't have the power, but he got the clout. And so that's why it is what it is. Like, I would have preferred something like Blackbeard, Shanks, and then Luffy, little kid, since they all have the same bounty. But not my story. I'm just here to enjoy it. I'm just here for the ride. This takes me back. Last time I was here, we were all giving Odin-san a send-off. Momo and Hiyori must be all grown up now, which is true. Now imagine if Momo was still a kid and Shanks saw him. That would have been crazy. Boss, let's go see Luffy already. He really is something now. Are they near Wano? I think they're near Wano. Shanks going to Wano. We'll see. This takes me back. Last time I was here, we were all giving Odin-san a send-off. Momo and Hiyori must be all grown up by now. Boss, let's go see Luffy already. He really is something now. Hang on. I'm not ready to meet Usopp yet. They've never met. He ain't ready. He got this anxiety. He might have to go get some milk back in the East Blue while Usopp is here. Kid's here too, right? It hasn't been that long since that brat tried to pick a fight with us. There goes Shanks. Luffy. Yo, that Gear 5 picture is fire. I can't wait to see this animated. It's Red Hair's ship, okay? Seems like they've got CP9 agents on board. What a pain, and that's been. Who cares? Let's go. And this is why he still has the straw hat. So he attacks Cypher Pole. What are they after? It's not like we've got any proper treasure, only some minor devil fruit. What's the big deal? Isn't it just the one that makes you rubbery? So this is when they went to go. Could that be Who's Who? That might be Who's Who. Horns, that's Who's Who. Young Who's Who. Okay, what's the big deal? Isn't it just one that makes you rubbery? Okay, so this is done back in the East Blue. We got Luffy, him and Shanks is chilling. Sea King eats his arm. Okay. I guess the top officers have a past with him. They really know the Straw Hat Luffy? They say he's like a rampaging demon monkey. He's totally out of it. Okay, so more Luffy rumors that he's just like this monster of a dude. I remember, I think it was back in like Sabaody when they did the return. It was like, oh, Luffy's like 3 meters tall or something like that, which would put him pretty tall too, because I'm like 6 feet. Well, I am 6 feet, almost 6'1", but that would make him like significantly taller than me. What would that put him at? Like 6'6", 6'7", or something like that? But Luffy's like 5'8", 5'9". Well, if we use a real life, you know what? We're over it. No more digressing. He's totally out of hand. I'm not planning to have a reunion with Luffy here. So he doesn't. So he's in Wano. So Shanks is around Wano. I'm not planning to have a reunion with Luffy here. What? Don't you remember what's going on in our backyard? Oh yeah, that Bart guy claimed he was under Luffy. He put his mark up after burning down our flag. We'd be failing our duties if we just let that slide. Well, I guess. Because he's like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. But he pouring some sake. Him and Ben Beckman chilling out. Got a parlay real quick, see what's going on. Hey, Beck, isn't it about time to go and claim it? Ooh, they're going to Wano to get Pluton, but they don't want to meet Luffy. So how are they going to do that? Hey, Beck, isn't it about time to go claim it? The One Piece. Shanks is on the move. Shanks is on the move. Shanks is going to get the One Piece. Shanks on the move. Yo. So does he need Pluton to get the One Piece? Like, will he just need that much power? Or can he just go get it? Okay. Navy Headquarters, New World. We can't let the Revolutionary Army go unchecked any longer, Akainu. I know that. But we don't have any more Marines to deploy. The one they're calling Flame Emperor Sabo, he's become a champion for much of the world. Of all the participants in the revelry, the one that was killed was a descendant of one of the founding 20 from 800 years ago. Nefertari Cobra. Cobra's dead. Cobra's dead. Cobra's dead. Cobra is dead. Is he? But is he really? Dead? Emu was talking about eliminating Vivi. Cobra could have got caught up in that. But is he really dead? That is the question. I doubt it he's really dead, but we'll find out. I'm sure this is of great significance to the Revolutionary Army. Revolutionary Army's Chief of Staff kills the King of Alabasta. Sabo assassinates King Cobra. Look at that. Why would Sabo kill him? They're framing him. He's being framed. It's Sabo slander. I will not tolerate Sabo slander. Okay. A few hours before that, they attacked the homes. They went. So Mary Joa is already controlled by the Celestial Dragons. Sabo and gang went to the crib and ran down on the Celestial Dragons, destroying a monument of the Divine Dragon Claw and the symbol of the world nobles. It was a blatant declaration of war. Admirals Ryokyugu and Fujitora took charge of the Navy's defenses, but in the end, they succeeded in freeing their former comrade Bartholomew Kuma, from the Celestial Dragon slavery and managed to escape. No more sleeping on the Revolutionary Army. They went up against two admirals. Fought them, got Kuma, and got away successfully. What are we talking about right now? No more slander for the Revolutionary Army. Now, with that being said, their bounties are a little low, considering how much of a threat they are. But if you think about it, the bounties just hasn't been updated yet. This is probably going to knock all their bounties up, close to the millions, if not above that, which definitely should happen when you go directly to the Celestial Dragon's crib, start a fight, and leave. Get your mans and leave. But what's going to happen? Let me think about this first. What's going to happen to Kuma's island that he used to be in charge of? Another story, another day. I'm sure the admirals were restricted because they were fighting in the Holy Land, but don't make excuses for them. Thank you, because if they sit there and they're fighting so close to the Celestial Dragons, no, the pop, you gotta pop. There's no way you can't be holding back. You can't be holding back. Don't make excuses for them. Not only was Cobra assassinated, but around the same time, Princess Vivi went missing. So that probably has something to do with Emu. We are still investigating Navy Criminal Affairs Unit Chief Tensei. Okay, how these cases are connected, I bet Alabasta is in chaos. Their ship hasn't even left the red port. It's hard for anyone to come and go given the circumstances. Does this mean we can close the case on the attempted murder of St. Charles? St. Meo's guard excused the criminals. He excused the criminals. In the Holy Land, the God's Knights have jurisdiction to mediate disputes. It's a complicated situation, to say the least. Leave it to them. Oh, leave them to it. It seems like most of these incidents are linked to Sabo. His flames of rebellion are spreading all over the globe. All 8 of those rebelling kingdoms were inspired to stage their revolutionary coups while their kings were still returning home. All 8 of those rebelling kingdoms, 8 different kingdoms rebelled while the revelry was happening. Okay. It's almost as if they're worshiping him like a god. Flame Emperor Sabo, with the growth of his legend, you could say his influence is greater than of the rebellious dragon himself. Okay. And that's why when we saw that other chapter, Sabo was posted up. Okay, this makes sense. I see what's going on. Okay. On top of that, his little brother, Straw Hat Luffy, was dubbed an emperor. The Flame Emperor's influence can even be felt in the pirate world. His younger brother just upended their status quo. Right now, the times are being forced to change. I reached the rank of Fleet Admiral during one hell of an era. I don't care where they try to hit us. We'll strike back and return fire on all fronts. Cover and color spreads next week. Back-to-back issue. Let's go. And that's the chapter. One Piece chapter 1054 end. Yo, I loved it. I got everything up. Everything. This chapter was everything. I'm a happy camper, and the month wait was worth it. I'll wait another month for another banger like this. But with that being said, guys, that's the chapter. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.